as always, we'd like to start off giving all honor and glory and praise and worship to our power.
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
Double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, who well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children. That YAHWH have mercy on these perilous times, meaning dangerous times that we're currently living in. I'm Brother HAQADASH.
And Brother Mashaw.
From GMS Cleveland branch, Lord willing, to bring out the edifying lesson through the spirit of power, YAHWH. And the title of the lesson the Spirit gave us was a new kingdom is coming, just not yours. You know, because if you don't know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But Trump just recently came out with this damn something they launched called Genesis. It says the launching the Genesis mission. Right? So I'm gonna click on this. Oh goddamn.
That's a lot of heat. It's a lot of yeah.
Let me get something simple. All right. What is the Genesis mission? Just a quick AI overview. All right, because to contrary to popular belief, you know what I'm saying, we will be back on top. We will rule the earth. We will rule again. Contrary to popular belief. Don't nobody in the world want us to rule. You know what I'm saying? Because they will miss their chance to rule. When the scriptures say time and chance happening to them all. Yep. So everybody really had a chance to really rule. Okay, it's just now we've reached the end of certain things in the earth that needed to come to pass, such as evil and different things regarding the prophecies. All that's over with now. We being purged, that's over with. You know, we coming to the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more of this. Okay, so what you're witnessing is the end, and when you're getting ready to witness is our beginning. Mm-hmm. That's what the scriptures say. Okay, so this is the end of your world, right? Because Esau got the new technology. He got the technology. He got the AI, you know, the digital currency. He got the 15-minute cities. He got the new way to provide health and a new way to live and going to Mars. He's trying to promote this way of new life. Like I'm talking about, he's trying to create a whole new fucking species, like from humans down. He created new animals. It's a newly created beast, right? This nigga gene splicing, he, you know what I'm saying, he trying to clone people, you know what I'm saying? He cloning trees, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, he's redoing the Lord's creation. Bro, you think the Lord is gonna sit back and let this nigga finish?
Making different fruits.
Come on, different fruit. Bro, everything, the air, he created his own water. He created his own rivers.
Even his own weather.
He got the heart machine.
Yep.
You got CERN. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, like, come on, man. So he think he's promoting this new heaven, this new earth to the people, man, and everybody's accepting it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They found a way to live in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody gonna comply, right? It said he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor. Yeah. So everybody's gonna comply because they like his new world. Now realizing that even if you go into his new world, it still don't provide immortality. He still has no access to immortality because the scriptures say righteousness is immortal. This man would never. You can.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 15. It says, "For righteousness is immortal."
There you go. Plain as that, man. Yep. Righteousness is immortal, bro. So this man would never receive immortality because he could never be righteous. He's a vessel fitted for dishonor. You see, that's a difference, bro. So how could he bring a new world of peace? Yeah. Peace is surrounded by righteousness, bro. It said he took peace from the earth because he's a man of chaos. So how could he bring peace? It said about peace and safety, they should destroy many. This nigga Trump got in office, and all he did was promote peace before he got into office. And as soon as he got into office, this nigga caused havoc on you niggas, man. And it's just now December. It felt like it's been 5 years with this nigga, man. In 1 year.
A lot didn't happen, bro.
A lot didn't happen, bro. He didn't sign executive orders out of the ass. He didn't went here. He didn't had this. He didn't fucking tore down half of the White House. This nigga didn't, bro. He didn't shot bombs. He didn't shot missiles on fucking boats. And bro, this nigga didn't did all type of shit, bro. He didn't send nigga. They said I forgot the number. I'm about to get it wrong. They said they arrested like 75,000 people since ICE went on the streets, or way more than that. I know it's way more than that. It might be 750,000 or some shit. But I know it was a lot. And then, you know, the number they give, you got to go double.
Yeah, you got to triple that. Yeah.
Nonetheless, man, this man is trying to promote this new world as if it's going to actually benefit y'all, but it's going to actually, it's not going to benefit everybody at all. Because remember, he said he want to take 89 billion people and bring it down to 500,000.
Yep.
So how could his new world benefit you, bro? You got it, man.
Just a quick, I got that precept for you. This is Revelation 6 and verse 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. See that the power was given to him. Not he's not doing this of his own volition.
Right.
Everything
right.
is operating for prophecy's sake, man.
Right.
Okay, because the Lord is a man that he should not lie.
Right.
Right.
Remember, because in Joel 9:24 it said the earth was
Yeah.
given.
Mm-hmm.
So it was given into the hands of the wicked, right? He didn't just take it, it was given into him. You got it?
Revelation 6 and 4, it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. You know, and ultimately that's the position that Esau Edom is doing. Okay, and that's what the scripture says in Hebrews, that he beareth like a sword in a vein. Mm-hmm. So all these different things that he's pushing out to you as a matter of convenience is actually just a snare, man, because he's the fowler that it says in the book of Psalms, right? That to hide us from the snare of the fowler, man. A fowler is a person that catches birds, all right, sets traps and things like that. And this is what Esau does, man. Yep. Okay, and this is part of Esau's trap.
Yep.
You got that you want to get some of that article?
Let me see. Yeah, because I got the overview.
Mm-hmm.
That article was big as hell. But this is the article. What is the AI overview? It says, what is the Genesis mission? And it's crazy through the spirit because why? It's called Genesis. That's how you know he's trying to create a new world. Yeah. Genesis means what?
The beginnings, the headings. Yep.
Barayasha. Right? The beginning, the heading, mm-hmm. Like the beloved brother said, man. And that's what this devil was bringing. This is like the nerve of this nigga, bro. Like, look at this, how prideful this nigga is, man. Right. Like, this nigga doing all type of hell on the earth and all this shit in the process of his hell getting greater. He's using biblical terms and biblical things to vindicate or dictate or validate his reasoning, mm-hmm. As if it's good. Excuse me.
Hey, because Esau is nothing but a priest on the left hand side.
That's right.
You know, he's doing everything that he wants, but he's making it seem like it's from the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah. You know? And you gotta remember too, Esau is Edom. So Esau is our brother, right? He's a Hebrew. So that means he know the ways of the Lord too. Mm-hmm. You see, he got remember shit. Our forefathers taught all their children the ways of the Lord. You see, Ham, Shem, and Japheth are brothers. And they all knew the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? They knew the ways of the Lord. They got on the boat, you know what I'm saying? But they was they brothers, you know. They knew who else I was thinking about. I said Ham, Shem, and Japheth, Jacob, Esau, Abraham,
Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Beautiful water, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, kind. You know what I'm saying? They knew. You know, saying certain things because it was passed down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So ultimately everything was with Esau Edom. Abraham passed these things down to Isaac.
Yep.
Right? And then Isaac passed these things because why? Because Jacob and Esau were fraternal twin brothers. And these things were oral before they became given to Moses, which was written down physically.
Yep.
You know?
Stone.
Kind. Yep. So Esau know what it is, man. You know, but what he's trying to take advantage of the position that the Lord gave him. Because why? Because the Lord gave him through his previous carnation, Isaac, the fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven. So he's able to push his philosophies, his witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? All these different things to make the illusion of these type of things. What Trump is doing right now. All this was for the end game, man. You know.
Yep. So it says, what is the Genesis mission? The term Genesis mission currently refers to two different initiatives, a new, ambitious U.S. government effort. Right, a new, ambitious government effort launched November 2025 to use artificial intelligence. It's artificial. Bro, I don't get why niggas don't, it should be an uproar in the world. This man is pushing a system that's artificial. Mm-hmm. What does the word artificial mean? It's very simple. This is how you know these niggas are zombies. Artificials is the opposite of official. It's a replica of the official thing. Okay? Meaning it's not the original thing. So here this man is pushing a system, a lifestyle based off something that's of the original. Like what? We just gave examples. Artificial fruit, artificial people. You know what I'm saying? Artificial clothes, artificial air, artificial rain. Bro, the snow not even real. Like what? Like I remember the elder Karad when he was when he came to visit. We went to the store. And he was like, you know, he was pointing to my car. He's like, you know how your car look like that, bro? Because that shit not real. It was like the rain and all that. It was snow and all that. It was leaving like crazy ass marks on. Remember back in the day, the snow didn't do that to your car.
Yeah, kind.
Your car be black. It be all type of shit. Like you burn it, it don't burn. Like this nigga, like so. Here it is. Like did you finish that Revelation 6?
Yeah, I did.
You broke it down, right?
Yeah,
you broke it down. Oh, okay, no, that's good. I don't know if we broke it down yet, but it says. To you, wait, you got a precept?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead. You got
it. This real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 1. It says, the word of Yahawah came again unto me, saying, Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, okay, and right, and this would represent Esau Edom, okay, because throughout the whole scriptures, now in these last days, Esau Edom will represent Nineveh. It will represent Tyrus. It will represent Babylon. It will represent Egypt. Yep. Okay, all because why? In Revelation, when you read Revelation 17, it tells you that Babylon would be the mother of all harlots. Yep. All right, so this is all everything wrapped up in one, man.
Mother of harlots.
Yep, kind of like it. Ezekiel 28 and verse 2, it says, Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord YAHWASHI, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man and not the Most High, though thou set thy heart as the heart of the Most High. You see? So this is what Esau does. He sets his heart, his mind as the power of the heavens and the earth, man. You know? So this is why he feels like he can do these type of things, and the people are just going to follow and fall in line, which they are, but the elect ain't going to do that, man. The elect are going to search out and see what Esau is really talking about, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. Yeah, because that's what light do. A light allows you to search. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Literally, when you say, damn, I can't find something, you turn the light on.
Yeah.
Can't find your wallet, you can't find your keys. If it's dark, you turn the light on. Now I can look. Now I can search. And the elect got the light. So that's why they're searching. Hold on, this nigga is in dark. Hold on, this nigga talking. No, let me search this nigga out. Let me search this matter. Hold on, this nigga said, what? Let me go, you know? And that's what's going on, because this nigga think he's the Most High. He's sitting in the seat as God, showing himself that he is God. You know? And that's what this is. Another point we was talking about is Elon Musk. Let me, I'm going to play this video real quick. Just a quick snippet. Is there more on that?
Just real quick. This is one more verse. It says, verse 3, it says, Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. You see? So ultimately, Esau is getting the scripture talk about that Babylon will be a golden cup in the Lord's hand. So Esau is being propped up and being preserved. You know what I'm saying, for prophecy's sake. Just like who was that? Slack it, bro. I'm having a brain fart. Who the Lord stripped his pigment from him? Kind, the water, bro, because the spirit of that was in Cain came back into Esau. But now he was born with that physical mark, you know, that which would be leprosy, you know. So he's coming back into his lot. So now he's being sought out, man. Okay, by what? By being a fugitive and a vagabond, and he's being called out right now. You know, he's got it out.
He's been exposed. Yep. Man. Called out, exposed, like. And it's like now to the point he getting cornered in so many angles. It's like he's like, it is what it is now. And as you know, the people mind is so far gone that even if he showed his true colors, which he's starting to do, it don't even matter, because the people they're bought into the system. Even if they don't agree on certain things, you got a lot of people coming back to so-called truth, right? They talking about this, talking about that. They're not Elder posted a video for the brothers to watch. They're not even on social media like that no more. It's like, so people are kind of like rebellion against what he's trying to push, but he got them so wrapped tight to the point it don't even matter if they rebel, because they're still bought in the system, because they're emotionally tied to the system. They're emotionally invested into the system. We're not, Lord willing, because that's why the Lord said, He said what? He said lose. The thing we gotta lose things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said how it go? He said he that loses life shall find it.
Yeah.
So we had to lose the things, detach emotionally from this nigga's system, right? Because when you go to Ezekiel 29, it said they leaned upon the staff and it pierced them and it bruised them. That's what it says, man. Jeremiah 30, your wound is incurable. So leaning upon Esau's technocracy, his philosophies and doctrines, what it did was it bruised us, it pierced us as a people, and then it's the wound is so bad it's incurable.
Yeah.
Right? It's a slow death. Only one that can cure you is YAHWASHI, that physician that's coming to cut off a long disease. He's the only one that can heal you.
He coming with healing in his wings.
Beautiful, you know? He's coming with healing in his wings, restoration, restitution. You know what I'm saying? So this is a quick video. It came out a year ago, but it still relates because now, again, last month, they now have the Genesis mission. That's what we started off with. So I'm gonna just probably play it. You probably can't see it or hear it, but I mean you probably can't see it, but you probably can hear it, or willing.
Right. Yeah, see.
Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new God will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny. Yeah, okay, so I want to talk to you about alignment.
That was funny.
Yeah,
right.
You see? That's what the devil do. They laugh. They with that little certain laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Evil laugh and shit. That nigga was dead ass serious when he said that shit.
Yeah.
Memphis is the capital of ancient Egypt. That's why they're using Memphis in America to promote this, right? They got all the gods into one, even the gods of ancient Egypt. Why do you think Ptolemy and all of them took over the Egyptian empire and all that, man? Ptolemy was looked at as one of the greatest pharaohs in a sense, like he was reverenced as a pharaoh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As a god.
Yeah, as a god, man. So, nonetheless, was that Ptolemy
the third?
Yeah. It was a third that was reverenced.
Yeah, it was Ptolemy third.
It was a third, man. You know, so because the fourth he was going to war with. I ain't getting into it, but yeah, it was the third. So yeah, so what was the point? Oh yeah, so the point is there, and you got it, bro. He said perhaps that's where our new God will come from. What they're doing is promoting a new way of life. Even a way of life comes with a God that you serve. Every way of life comes with a God that you serve. That's why the Egyptians had their own God. They had their own way of life. Moab, they had their own way of life, meaning they had their own God. Buddha, right? Kemet, you know, every way of life has a God attached to it. That's why in the kingdom of heaven, the new way of life is going to be serving the Lord.
Yeah.
Who's going to teach them the world this? The Israelites. Start with the government, that body, the order, right? Meaning what? We're pushing our God on the people. Because why? This is the way of life. We're showing you. See? So a way of life comes with a doctrine. A way to live comes with a God. So they're pushing a new way to live, meaning they're pushing a new God. That's why he said, oh, he laughed again. Perhaps. He's mocking in there, perhaps. Man, get smacked, bro. But that's what the devil is doing, trying to merge man with technology, bro. But contrary to popular belief, again, like we said earlier, Israel's kingdom is coming. The new kingdom that's coming is for us, not for Esau. You see? Because if Esau's new kingdom come, that means we will cease to exist.
Yeah.
That means the Father will cease to exist. And we know that's not the case because he said, he changed not before you sons of Jacob are not consumed. He said he attached his name unto us.
And that's why the Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if Esau was allowed to run rampant, everything would be destroyed, man. Even his own dumbass self, man.
Yep.
You know? I got a quick precept. This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 4. I'm sorry, verse 4. It says, "But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of YAHWASHI of hosts has spoken it. For all people will walk every one in the name of his God." Okay, and that God is a lowercase g, because in Psalms the 82nd chapter it tells you that we are gods. Okay, but we shall die like men. And even YAHWASHI reiterated that when he told the Pharisees, does it not say in your law that we are gods? All right, so the heathen are gonna worship us as gods to worship YAHWASHI, man. Okay, it says.
Yeah, can you read that again?
Yep, I got you. It's Micah chapter 4 and verse 5. It says, "For all people will walk every one in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of Yahawah, our power, forever and ever."
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, that's not going into like literal. That's in the kingdom of
That's
heaven.
the kind.
And that's not saying like a nigga still gonna worship Buddha and all this other shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna be the gods that they worship.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are one with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Just like we worship Yahawashi, he's one with Yahawah. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be their gods that they worship. You know what I'm saying? And but the nations will have their own government. Like not government. That nations will have a order. Like they would have somebody over that. Like the Moabites will have somebody over them. That's a nation, and so forth and so forth. And we're gonna be the government and the ruling class over the whole world, just like Esau is today. You know what I'm saying? But you got
but just like David, King David put garrisons. You know what I'm saying? In Edom and Moab and Syria. Okay, so what is a garrison? Is a stronghold. So that's what's going to happen. These nations are going to be allowed to be autonomous, but it's going to be a brother, you know what I'm saying, there to oversee that you know what I'm saying, these heathens is doing the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying, or what that Yahweh ain't gonna give them that rod for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying, that rod of correction to what's it say in what Revelation 2 about he that overcometh I'm gonna get it real quick. 2 and like 27.
Oh yeah.
He that overcometh like it real quick. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father." You know, so those garrisons are going to be to make sure that these heathen ain't going the fuck off, man. You know, Esau going and trying to go behind the tree to be a little freak. You know what I'm saying? Gonna beat the shit out of him, man. That's what has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, the AI is going to tell you that type of shit is okay, man. The AI is going to tell you it's all right to mess around with little children, right? And to take the mark. You're gonna do your research and say, hey, it's all right, man. You're gonna have to do this to function in society. Don't you want to live? Don't you want to be all right? You know. But ultimately, we're waiting on the governor of Yahawah BAHASHAM man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Was that you got? I know you had another one. Was that it?
That was it on that. Yep. Kind.
You got another one?
Kind. I have.
I'm gonna read some more of this.
Kind. This is Psalms chapter 33, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. It says, "Yahawah bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect." You know, and this is what the device of the heathen is what ultimately the device is the R for D micro C here, man. That's that he's going to spread with the guise of convenience. Okay,
right.
Like it says in the book of 1 Thessalonians, when they say peace, then sudden destruction and fall upon them, man.
Right.
And this is what Esau, when he wants you to lower your guard, he wants you to be spiritually desensitized. You know what I'm saying? You got it out.
Yeah, because when you come, I'm real quick. Let me get a preset real quick. And I'm gonna read this because it's heavy. Because Trump, these devil is a devil, man. Okay, because I just saw something today where it said Trump, DJ Trump, he said he's about to sign an executive order. He's about to sign an executive order for the states not to push AI. That's what it said. But matter of fact, before I read this preset, I'm gonna read this part real quick, and then I'm gonna get the precept. This is why it's contradictory, because it says right here. Now remember, Trump is the one that's signing this Genesis mission. This Genesis mission actually was. I'm gonna read this. It says, continue to use it says ambitious U.S. government effort launched November 2025 to use artificial intelligence AI for accelerating scientific discovery in NASA's past Genesis mission 2001 through 2004. So what happened in 2020? What happened in 2001? The towers. Okay, a new system got put into place. Anytime there's war, a new system comes behind it.
Yeah.
A change in money comes behind it. They need war for a system to come. That's why it's war happening now. It's gonna be World War III, and then a new system is coming. Our system though, not Esau's system.
Got it.
Right? His system brought war.
If I could say too,
Mhm.
because when you go back to 2001, what happened with the towers, the implementation of the Patriot Act.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that they were allowed to listen into your phone calls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check your emails, see who
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Deeming
But
you a T error.
exactly, you know what I'm saying. But all for the guise of safety. You see what I'm saying? So now with this this new implementation of a newer system. Okay, because why? All these are just trial runs, man, to see how the people are going to react. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, now he wants to see where you literally see where you're going, who you're talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where what you're spending your money on.
Yep. Yep. Because technology increased.
There it is.
So now he has to make it seem like he has to keep up with it. So he allowed China. China is a testing zone. He allowed China to look like it's a butt of the USA. Oh no, we got to keep up with them. So let's expedite it. Let's have a reason to enforce it. You know what I'm saying? Because China, they enforced it in the social credit system and all that. So they see how the people acting, how it's moving. Sweden, I brought Sweden on that camp. Sweden has the oldest central bank in the world in it, and Sweden was the first country to go paperless when it came to the banknote. It was the first ones to push out the banknote. And what is Sweden known for today? The only country right now where 90% of their population is micro C-hip. You think that's a coincidence, bro? The country with the oldest central bank right now, which the central bank governs other banks. You know what I'm saying? It finances and gives loans to the other banks. and it's if I'm not mistaken, it's ran by a private. You know, it's privately owned, which in this case would be like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and stuff like that, right? They took over the banking system and all that with these central banks and stuff. Right, it's International Monetary Fund, all this whole system, man. They found a way to infiltrate it, man. Right. Two, what else I say? The central bank. Oh, and the banknotes. When you look into it, Sweden promoted they was the first ones to issue out the banknotes, man. All right, where you went from coins to an actual paper, and then the U.S. adopted it some years later. They adopted that concept. Not just from them, but from the Spanish, when you go into it, but they were the first one to push it out. The point being is that now they're 90% already micro C-hip. So why won't these two countries have an influence on America when Sweden, and you know what I'm saying? When Sweden had an influence on the whole world.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna have an influence. And that's what these are testing zones, and this is the back to brother up. That's why I brought that out.
And it's all part of the beast system. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the beast system, and everybody's gonna fall in line, man.
That's everybody. And it says, so again, it says past Genesis mission. So they had a Genesis mission in 2001 through 2004. It says that successfully returned solar wind samples to Earth despite a crash landing. True to me, spit out the law. It says the current Genesis mission, quotations, AI focused, parentheses. So the new Genesis mission is AI focused. It's artificially intelligent and focused. Aims to interrogate federal data, supercomputers, and AI to speed up breakthroughs in energy, medicine, and materials akin to the Manhattan Project, while the older NASA missions study our solar system origins. See, now it's the people. Now they got it down to the people, like you said. It changed from this. Now it's you. Now I gotta surveil you, not just like on the outskirts. I gotta be in you. I gotta surveil what's in you. I gotta see why you think like this. Here it is. This nigga made you think like this. He put the shit in your food and your water and all that, and make you bug out. And then now he said, I gotta come in and investigate why you bugging out.
Yep.
But he created that Frankenstein. But now you got to go into Frankenstein's mind. Like if Frankenstein is malfunctioning because of some random, no, you made him malfunction, nigga. You pulled plugs, you inserted things, and you took away things, and now you have what's left. That's why everybody is zombies, man. So when you get this quick, I'm got a quick.
No, you good,
bro. This quick preset, real quick in Revelations. When you go to Revelations 13, that's what this devil is coming. Like again, it is a new kingdom coming. But it's just not yours, man. And this is why this devil's promote. He got to keep the people somewhat relevant. I mean, he got to keep the people somewhat on his side to some degree. All right, because it ain't whole close to being complete yet. You don't got niggas in America micro C-hip on a mass level. So it's still a lot of work to be done, bro. 2026 is gonna be a hell of a year. When you go into this word, it's Revelation 13, and I'm gonna go straight to the point for real, cause This chapter is one of our
It's a lot of
favorite.
meat.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
meat.
kind.
All right. So like it when you go to all right, I just go straight to the point. This is Revelations 13 and 11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. We gotta understand that this whole empire that we currently live in is a replica of the Roman Empire before it. Right? What did Cristobal Colon and the niggas that was over there in Britain and France, all these different places, what did they say when they got wind of this land? They called it the what?
The new world.
The new world. So Esau is always trying to expand because he know he's deficient.
Yeah.
He know he's not fit to live here in earth. He has to come up with some way fast or he would die off. He's trying not to die off. He's trying to receive immortality and all these different things. He studied Jake. He take pigmentation. Why he sell that's what it's called. He sell your pigmentation, man.
Yeah,
your melanin. Market. He sell your melanin. Your melanin go for thousands of dollars, bro. I don't even know how could you would do. How could you even extract melanin and use it? That's how do you know this shit? How do you think about shit like that? That's how you know this man is working with left hand energy, bro.
He accomplishes a diligent search,
bro. So it's it. Go ahead.
I can say because ultimately Esau is limited. He's limited to the firmament. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like we talked off camera. The Lord has set a bound that he cannot pass. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, what he's going to do, he's going to give the illusion that he is going to, he can surpass that. You know what I'm saying? Surpass that limit. But ultimately, the Lord's going to chin check that nigga, man. And the elect going to be watching. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, because he said he got niggas thinking he getting ready to put life on Mars and shit.
Yep.
Like niggas really believe in this nigga. Like, oh yeah, shit, Earth is dying, shit. It's okay. We soon go to Mars. What? So we're gonna every planet just gonna keep dying, we're gonna keep moving to the next planet? What are you talking about? If it didn't work here, why would you think it's gonna work there? Come on, man. You can't expand with death.
But that's what he does on the left hand side is prophesy. Remember the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a movie about, you know what I'm saying, the Americans expanding into Mars and moving into Mars, man. You know, but that's what Esau tries to do and tries to give that illusion because why? Because he has that God complex. You know? That's what gods do. Gods create worlds. God, you know? This nigga is like got the God complex, bro. He's trying to create worlds and shit. Like, bro, you're not a god. You're not a god, dog. You're not a god, bro. God create life. God means power. AHBANAWA. They create life. They create. That's how you know you're not a god, because you took life. Yeah. You
took peace from the earth. You destroyed the earth. Like it says in Revelation 11, man. They destroyed him that destroyed the earth. So how could you be a fucking god, man? How could you create a new world, nigga, if you're not a god? You see? Everything is dying in this current world because you're not a god. You're not a judge. Gods are judges, bro. We call it Joel 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, therefore the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of judges thereof. If not, wherein? Who is he? He covered the faces of the judges. The meaning the apostle came in. He wasn't a judge, and he came in and put himself as a judge. Yeah. That's what he's always done through history. We mentioned him being a pharaoh. We mentioned him being a Syrian. He mentioned he's this, he's that. He's an Israelite. He's a Jew. Bro, man, this nigga's crazy. But I just want to read this. I know you got a precept.
No, you good.
Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed. No, that's not what I want. 4:11. I'm going to finish that though. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? Because this devil put us in captivity, so therefore he's going to go into captivity. Fitting for the lesson, because his world is not actually going to be a world where he's promoting on social media right now. We're telling you his world is going to look different than what he's promoting, and we're telling you our world is going to look different from what he's promoting. He's promoting a digital enslavement where he got your soul and spirit trapped and your mind trapped in a digital database where you have no. It's like LeBron James on that newest Space Jam. He went into the computer. Yeah. That wasn't a Space Jam updated version. That was to promote the new world. This nigga went into the system and they made it look cool to be inside the system digitally. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And it's LeBron James. Everybody saw that movie. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like. I mean, I like it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's deeper than the surface.
Got it.
So, like I said, you got to go into captivity, and we're patiently waiting for you to go into captivity because you killed with the sword. Okay, that's how you got your blessing. That's how you got your blessing came forth with the sword. And I beheld another beast, again, a replica, a duplicate of the previous beast before the empire before, which is the Rome Empire. This is Rome 2.0. Coming up out of earth and had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Right, 2 horns like a lamb, spake as a dragon. Draco, go back to Draco. Right now, when we go to the etymology of dragon, it goes into a huge serpent. So he was a serpent in the garden, but now he's a dragon. He's got bigger. He's now, he don't just got dominance over the Eastern world. He got dominance over the Western world, over the whole world now. His influence pushed over the whole globe. Okay? So now he figured out, okay, now it's to the next step. And it said he has 2 horns like a lamb. When you go into this word horn real quick, when you go into this word horn, man, you got it, Doc.
And don't forget, remember what Trump said. He said that that China is leading in technology, and we got to keep up with China. You know what I'm saying? All these nations are in one league, man. Even though that they may seem like it's beef and all that, they're in league with each other, man. You know?
Right. Again, like we said, China is a testing zone. China, like you said, they're in the league with the U.S., bro.
Yep.
How do you know this? Because they didn't. Yeah, right. Psalms 83.
Yep.
They didn't, because the scripture said it. That's how you know. And then 2, because they didn't attack. They don't attack America. All the shit America does and doing, they're not attacking you, bro. You saying this and you threatening them with nuclear fire and all this shit, and they're not attacking you.
Yep.
Let another country do that. Let another country say we're gonna do this to you. Them niggas ain't gonna set up. Come on, man. They all in cahoots because it's a bigger picture, it's a bigger agenda. They got rich off America. How the fuck would they fuck their money up until they officially be able to detach from them? Then you can move. But they not detached. They not detached from America. And who runs America? The tiny caps. The tiny caps run America. How do you know that? Because you can't talk against them in America. Anybody you can't talk against in the country or whatever, that's the one that rules it. Okay? It says, this is the word for horn. Revelations 13 and 11 is charis. All right, horn represents power. Okay, it says a mighty and a violent helper, the author of deliverance of the Messiah. So he's coming as a helper, bro. A aider, you know what I'm saying? Like one who's like promoting peace, like we said. But he spake as a dragon. How do he speak as a dragon? He's bringing these different fucking executive orders and these different laws, like Draco did, right? Who was an Athenian law scribe, brought these dramatic ass laws for the pettiest crimes, like on Black Knight when Martin, the nigga was getting punished. He's like, "What did you do?" Martin was like, "What you do?" Like, what did he do? He said he stole just 1 turnip. He started laughing and shit. The king was mad as hell that Martin was laughing, but he like, just 1 turnip, nigga? Like, you about to behead this nigga because he stole 1 turnip to feed his family that's starving? Bro, you crazy. But that's what a draconian measure is. All right, a draconian law. And that's what you see being placed in here in America, draconian laws. Oh, and Trump is the cruel lord. He's the perfect man to do it. Hey, you don't like me? Okay, anybody that don't like me don't have access in America. That's a draconian law. That's a draconian measure, bro. And again, going back to the title of the lesson, this brings it all home because it's all tied to how he's going to implement his new world, his new system. It's just that it's not going to actually fully come to fruition because, contrary to popular belief, it's a whole new system that's not of Esau's that's coming at the same time. And it's actually going to triumph over this man's plans. And it's crazy because we had the plans the whole time, and nobody listened. You know what I'm saying? We got it, all right.
Hey, it's like a man, a country. You watching 2 countries go to war, and these 2 countries going, fighting each other, and the country that may win. Now you go and attack that country. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, knowing that they're weakened and they're that's the same thing that Esau Edom is trying to do. All right, he's going to war with all these different countries to establish his new world order, but ultimately after he gets done and all that trying to establish, YAHAWASHI is gonna ultimately put him out of the way, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're waiting for. You know, I got a quick precept.
Got it, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 9, and I'm starting verse 19. It says, "Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Okay, and ultimately the heathen are going to be judged in thy sight. Okay, beginning with Esau, Edom. Why? Because ultimately the Lord is going to allow him to fill his belly, man. But then what? He's going to come upon him while he's eating.
You got that? You hold that?
I'm holding.
Oh, okay, I'm about to hold it.
Yeah,
I got it.
I got a lot of
No, you
slack,
good,
bro.
you good.
Kind.
I thought that was the one you held.
Yeah, kind. Verse 20, it says, Psalm chapter 9 and verse 20, it says, put them in fear, O Yahawah, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Salah. You see, so the nations are going to ultimately figure themselves out to be nothing but men, no matter the conspiracy beginning with Esau, Edom, and the New World Order, because all these nations are going to try to fall in line with because they all want a piece of that power, man. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, the Lord is going to thwart that. All right? But you got it, huh?
Yeah, machine. They trying to, listen, again, they're trying to accomplish immortality. That's what it's all about, immortality. Immortality. They're promoting it to people now. Because they convince people that they can't have immortality. Because people don't understand life and death. They don't understand the God. They don't understand the heavens. They don't understand how life is. They don't understand nothing.
Done.
So it's easy to convince a nigga for this and that. So here it is. People think hell exists. People think this. Bro, this man make it. He stripped immortality from the Israelites' mind. And that if you understood that I'm telling you, if Israel understand that they're gonna receive immortality, why would you fuck that up? That's what niggas want anyways, is immortality. Why do we know that? Niggas go on vacations. They don't want this vacation to end.
Yeah.
What is a vacation? Rest.
Mm-hmm.
What is vacation? Peace. What is immortality? Rest and peace. The scriptures say where rest is allowed.
Yeah.
You see? Peace. Rest. Okay? We don't even rest in this kingdom, even in our sleep. We're still constantly dreaming and thinking, in our eyes is fucking, you can get headaches in your sleep, and you fucking, all type of shit happening in your sleep. Your body element, niggas down in sleep. Even in your sleep, you don't get rest in Esau's kingdom. Okay? So everybody want immortality. Now he's promoting it to the people.
Mm-hmm.
So now okay, damn. I saw something that said that you could upload your conscious to this to the data, man. You can upload your conscious. It's on the movie on the show Upload. Okay, you got Upload, and I always forget the other one. Remember one?
Oh yeah.
You watched the one.
Yeah, you put me
Which
on.
one was the other one that you ended up saying?
Yeah, because the little disc in the back, yeah, the neck. Yeah.
We had the baby. The baby already had it, and yeah, bro.
I forgot what it was.
Oh,
called.
the feed. The feed. That's it.
It's the feed.
Yeah, that's the feed.
All right.
That's the feed.
Okay.
The white boy, and he had the black chick.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. Yep.
So check that show out called The Feed. That was a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. It gave you a little bit of detail how this shit can go. The nigga they already had it in their body and their makeup. To the point even the babies was starting to be born with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Kenya just came out with that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to implement it into babies being born and trying to put the C-hip into them. You know what I'm saying? So these movies, like you said, they prophesy on the left-hand side. So in The Feed, they did that too. But one thing in The Feed is crazy because, look, Esau destroyed this world, and he's like, okay, it's cool. You can still live in it, but we're going to give you an artificial way to look at it so that way you can still enjoy it. The leaves not even green no more. The leaves don't even grow in the summer or the spring no more. They grow in the winter now. And then they die. They only, bro, the leaves that grew in my backyard, bro, they was only there for like 3 months. They grew in late, and then they left early because winter came in. It's snowing and shit. They gone now. They came in late.
Hey, so say that the foundations of the earth are out of
course, bro. So here it is. He's destroying everything, and he give you an artificial way to view it. Like he putting you into the data on the feed. Remember when as soon as the show started, they went to that ball or some type of ball. But you remember when they was walking up, the nigga turned his shit off. Like at first when he was walking up, everything was beautiful. The trees was all lit up and everything. It was pinks and colors and shit. But the nigga ended up turning his feet off, and it showed it what it really looked like. It was some bullshit, thorns and thistles and dirty, no leaves on the trees. That's what Esau wants you to fucking live in, man. An artificial version of what the Lord created. When the Lord told you in Genesis, he said, it is good. These same things that he deemed as good is going to be the things that's going to be abundance in the kingdom to come. Which, again, going back to the title, a new kingdom is coming, just not yours.
Not yours.
We saw what you did with a kingdom. And in a short period of time, you destroyed the whole earth.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do one nation destroy the whole fucking earth in a short period of time? Can you imagine if this nigga had immortality?
God.
Immortality wouldn't even be a thing.
And that's why it's going to say that here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, this is just a kingdom ran by a hireling, man. They care not for nobody, right? It says that in Sirach 10. You know, as is the king, so is the people, man. You see I had their lesson about the selfishness of you Babylonians, man. All right, and this is just you have the same exact mindset as Esau Edom, man. The cruel Lord, you know. You got it, guys.
You have a preacher?
Yeah, I did have one.
Go ahead.
If you had nothing, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name is Uriel, gave me an answer and said, Thine heart hath gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High." Mm-hmm. You see, Jake's mind is so far left field, Hellenized, right? That they can't even fathom the things that the Lord is setting up for Esau to fail, man. Okay, because why? What's it say? I believe it's in Ezekiel about leaning on the staff of Egypt.
That's why I quoted earlier.
Kind. It's thrust through. Yeah, kind. You know what I'm saying? Thrust through. Ultimately, you're gonna be leaning on the help of Esau in the smooth words, like just like how the serpent beguiled Eve in the garden. Okay, through subtlety. That's how Esau gets down, man. So you're gonna fall for these smooth words that lay like it says, to lay captive silly women, man.
Yeah, it's another one real quick. It's another one that's more specific.
Kind.
I always use.
That's what it is. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I always use the one in Ezekiel 29, but this one is a little bit more specific because that one is too. But this verse, Isaiah 36:6, lo, thou trustest I'm excited. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, where if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. So there you go. Who's the modern Pharaoh? Esau. Who's the king of Egypt? Modern Egypt? Esau. Modern Egypt is America, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, Babylon, Assyria, all these different names. Like again, it said you trusted in him and you leaned upon his ways, his mindset, his philosophies, his doctrine, his help. But it pierced you, it bruised you. So the kingdom to come, which is Esau's kingdom that he's promoting, it's going to have the same effect, if not worse. There's no way that you can get around with the concept. There's no way you can get around with how the earth is looking today. I mean, I'm talking about everybody understand. Everybody knows it's off. Life is off. They talk about this. It's just like people just willing to cope with it. They're willing to adjust to it. Mm-hmm. They willing to accept that this is the way of life. When it really ain't it ain't the way of life. You know what I'm saying?
John.
It ain't a new system is coming, bro, where we don't cry, we don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Our brother don't unalive, our brother don't this, and our sister don't that. We praise YAHAWASHI all the time, right? We don't have the mindset of Esau in our thoughts. Okay, Esau is trying to stop that system from coming, because if that comes, then he don't exist no more. He goes into captivity, like you said. He that leader in captivity should go into captivity. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's what damn, I had a point. I do got a precept though, real quick. This is Psalm chapter 144 and verse 11. It says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity. You see, in all these things that Esau, these men are doing, is vain, is worthless, is hopeless, right? And that's why when Jeremiah saw the condition of our people coming out of the Babylonian or going into the Babylonian captivity, he said, damn man, I'm
what'd you say?
No, when in Jeremiah, it's like a lamentation, where Jeremiah saw the condition of our people.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I forgot the point I was about to make. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, what the things that Esau is doing is not for our benefit. It's for our detriment. And he's going to make it seem like you know, hey, buddy, you know what I'm saying? Did you watch the Browns game?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But next thing you know, he's gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying, take all your goods in your house because he's prepared already, man. These Edomites are prepared already, man.
Oh,
You Jakes is not prepared, man. Okay? And this is what Esau wants you. He wants you to, like I said, let your guard down. He wants you to be off balance. He wants to, because why? Because when you're off balance, when you got your guard down, you're easily able to be taken advantage of. You know?
Yeah, that's Job. That's Job, what you quoting. Yeah, real quick, this is Job 24. I'm gonna just go straight to the point. I'm gonna just read that one verse. It says, in the dark they dig through houses, in 16. Job 24 and 16. In the dark they dig through houses which they have marked for themselves in the daytime. They know not the light. So yeah, they go in the daytime, they act one way, but at night they another way. You know what I'm saying? They that's what they do. You know, they act one way, but they really another way.
Mm-hmm.
It said, believe him not. Like it said, his right hand is the right hand of falsehood, right? He's strange. As soon as he's born, he speak lies. He's strange from the womb. Just like how you know this a nigga a devil, because he fought us in our mother's stomach. What type of devil is that? This nigga ain't even born yet. This nigga trying to fight us. We tussling in the belly, bro. In the womb, we tussling with this nigga, bro. That's how you know there's a nigga a devil, because in the womb, we tussling with this nigga, bro. Come on, man. Before you was even born, nigga, you was created to be what you are. That's proof. Go ahead. You finish.
Got Psalms 144 and verse 11. Verse 7, it says, send thine hand from above, rid me and deliver me out of the great waters, from the hand of strange children.
Strange.
Whose mouth speaking vanity, and the right hand is the right hand of falsehood. And your right hand represents the source of power.
There you go. Okay,
so ultimately, Jacob is going to trust and lean on that staff of Egypt, because they trust in ultimately, like it says in Isaiah, the 30th chapter, they trust on the horses, you know what I'm saying, the chariots and all those things. But what that trust in Pharaoh should be to your shame, man.
Yep.
Okay, ultimately you're going to be caught out there, because the Lord is going to make you choose, or going to make you stand on what you was talking about, man.
Yeah.
You know,
say both him that hope and shall fall.
There it is. Yep. Kind. I got it. Kind. This is real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 24. It says, he that hateth disassembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. You know, and when you just disassembling something, you break them down, man. Hey, Esau is a smooth talker, man. He'll talk a snail out of salt, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of spirit that the Lord put on Esau, Edom. Okay, it says, but what? When he speaketh fair, believe him not. For there are 7 abominations in his heart, man. A complete amount of abominations within his heart, man. He's seeking to overthrow you, like it says in Sirach. What's that? 13 or 12? About never trust our enemy.
I forget.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kind. That's a milk shift. It's for a sloggy. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we never supposed to trust our enemy, man. And this is why Esau tried to lay this covering cast over all the people, so that way you won't know who he is in the scriptures, man. This is why I tell you that God loves everybody. You know that JC is the real name of the Messiah, man. That he's coming for everybody. No, the Lord, the scripture says that what's that? Sirach 5, that the Lord hateth sinners, right? So ultimately, you're not going to be saved or get any chance of mercy if you're not riding for YAHWASHI, man. So if you're riding for Esau and this technology, you keep that same energy, man.
Yeah, no, I'm making another point. Like I said in the lesson the other day, like this, our bodies is sin. It's wrapped in sin. And here it is. He's trying to merge you with a new version. But this body, how could you wrap this body? This body can't even go into the chariot. We're gonna be changed. How could you merge something with the body we currently have? This body is filthy. Only thing that makes us somewhat, decent is the spirit. You know, you know, that's what gives us close to being perfect in the eyes of the Lord, because we filthy. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. We in a body, meat suit, a jailhouse. This is jail, right? The chains of darkness, as the scripture say. So this nigga say, nah, your body's okay. Even, you know, we're gonna just take your body, we're gonna upgrade it, but we're gonna keep your body and just merge it with a machine instead of give you a whole new body. YAHWASHI gonna give us a whole new makeup, a whole new body.
Yep.
This nigga trying to merge the body you got with a new body. Like this, that's just I wanted to make that quick point because that's what his new system is consistent of. His new kingdom is consistent of your body being merged with a different body. So it's like half and half. Terminator type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's called a cyborg.
Cyborg, man. You motherfucking my nigga Jax or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Or what's the other niggas of Teen Titans?
Oh yeah, with the
that nigga right there. I know Teen Titans. You know Jake, and they always have him as Jake. You see that? Even though on Teen Titans he was a Jake, and on Mortal Kombat he was Jake. Jax with the robot arm.
Yep.
That nigga was like, I like these. Where was these at? When I... you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, bro.
It's just one more. Proverbs 26 and verse 26. It says, "Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation." You see, so even though his hatred is covered by deception, his wickedness is going to be showed before the whole congregation. That whole congregation is the house of Israel, beginning with the elect, man. Because this is why we do these lessons. This is why we do these videos, to warn the people about what the fuck is coming, man. Esau is not your friend, man. He ain't coming out and shaking the hand. Because why? Because while he's shaking your hand, he got a knife right behind you, man. He gonna pull you close and stab you in the fifth rib, man, and make you bleed out, bro. That's what this nigga do, bro. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? The fifth rib. Yeah, the fifth rib. Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the type of man that he is. Because why? Because he was the called him a cunning hunter. All right, and he's still looking for blood, man. It says that you know, now since my father passed, now will I slay my brother Jacob? Yep. We're still playing this out right now, man. Yep. You know.
I appreciate
it. You got it.
Let me get some closing precepts on like the kingdom of heaven. Like that's the kingdom that's really coming. What is it? Damn, I forgot the precept I was going to get.
I got a quick one there.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. It says, "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau."
Right, so it's symbolizing a particular order of events that would take place in the world. The birth of these two nations, these two individuals named Jacob and Esau, which Jacob is our forefather. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were the blessing presides in his promise to. Not Abraham, Jacob, and Esau or other nations. Not Ishmael, none of these nations, right? It's not promised to the how I go in Romans
Romans 9.
Yeah, Romans 9 about it's not promised to the blessing is not promised to Ishmael. It's not promised. It's not promised to the bondwoman.
Bondwoman, yeah.
It's promised to the free woman or something to that effect.
That's also in Galatians too.
Yes. So it's not. It's so it's only to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Salaki for that. But so this particular event, the birth of Jacob and Esau, was symbolizing how things was going to play out in the future. He took heel of Esau's foot. You see, symbolizing that we were going to be responsible for him pulling him down. When the spirit entered into Abba Bivens and and the truth came together fully in 1969, 1970, and all that. That's when his kingdom started to decline. That's when his kingdom started to go down. You see, the true man of the Lord was risen, starting to be risen up. The true understanding that came back into the earth. That's what turned down strongholds. It said the desire of wisdom bringeth forth a kingdom. So the wisdom that we possess is actually ushering in a new system, not Esau Edom. Okay? It's what sped up time. It's because we got the truth. That's what allowed this devil to speed up having the technology being pushed out there. He think it's just because us having the truth and the elect being sealed is synonymously, it's simultaneously working on both sides. It's pushing forth the prophecy. The prophecy state that you were going to do that. The prophecy state that all these different things were going to happen. You see? And it came because the elect started to be sealed. The elect woke up. That's the reason why these things started to kick off. What you about to say?
No, and that's what the scripture says, that the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, this is what Esau is ruling his or running his operations in is wickedness, but it's not wisdom, man. Okay, the wisdom comes when you read 1 Corinthians the 1st chapter and the 30th verse. It tells you that YAHAWASHI was made unto us righteousness and wisdom and sanctification and redemption throughout it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now with the elect mindset, because we're supposed to be putting on therefore as the elect. Now we understand, hey, we got to follow the words of YAHAWASHI, man. Yeah. We have to follow, because why? Because YAHAWASHI overcame the Roman Empire, man. Mm-hmm. And we're in the Roman Empire 2.0, man. Yeah. The beast that was the head that was wounded to death, but was revitalized for prophecy's sake, man. Mm-hmm. So now we understand what the hell we got to dodge, man. It's like playing dodgeball, Esau, big muscular hairy ass, you know what I'm saying? He got a big ass hands, you know what I'm saying, throwing the ball hard as hell. But but through the spirit, we can dodge that dodgeball, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's dodging up, bro. You the spirit, bro. I was about to say that. Kind.
Yeah, the fiery darts of Satan.
Yep.
Hey, scripture tell you that when you go into Ephesians, it was that Ephesians with wrestling out against flesh and blood.
Yep.
What's that? Ephesians 6 and 12.
Kind.
You go to Revelation, we ain't gonna get it, but you go to Ephesians 6 and 12 in the Geneva Bible, the 1599 Geneva Bible. It talk about it mention spiritual wickedness high places, but it's spiritual. It talks about let me get it, man.
Kind.
But what you got? Go ahead. Right.
No, and I was gonna say too, because and those darts will be quenched. All right, so we're gonna be able to quench those darts that Esau Edom, because he's just the physical manifestation of the spiritual demon Satan in this physical, man. Yeah. All right, so through the spirit, we're gonna be able to quench those darts that he's gonna try to throw, just like Saul was trying to throw that javelin at David, man. To the point where that bitch is stuck in the wall, like he had, with some anger in that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Esau's gonna come down with great wrath, man, because he knows that he had but a short time. Yeah. And he's gonna throw that javelin, and whoever it hits, he's gonna take with him, man. All right.
Yeah, he's still not close to fulfilling his goal, bro. And here the Lord coming back, and he's still not close to fulfilling your goal. Mm-hmm. This is Ephesians 6 and 12 in Geneva 1599 Bible. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the worldly governors, the princes of the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness which are in the high places. So it's mentioned worldly governors, because these worldly governors are intertwined with these darknesses, these left-handed spirits, man. Okay, just wanted to bring that out. Mm-hmm. And what was that? Go ahead, bro.
And those worldly powers are represented by the governments in the scriptures, or mountains. Okay, the mountains represent different governments and things like that. Right. All right. I'm just gonna finish this second edge out.
Oh yeah, and I got a precept.
Kind. Just finish this second edge out. Second edge 6 and verse 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right. So after we get past Esau's enterprise, like it says in Job, that now is going to be the world of YAHWASHI, man. Okay, the throne of David being established, and YAHWASHI sitting on that throne, man. Okay, and this is what we're waiting for, and this is what we have to patiently. That's why the scripture says, "Blessed is he that waiteth patiently on the Lord," man. Okay, so we have to suffer certain things in order to get, like it says in Acts the 14th chapter, through much tribulation will we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. But that tribulation is what that mark the whole AI system. Everything is going to be geared towards what? The RFID micro C hit, man.
Yep.
Okay.
You know what that precept about? Where it's talking about Solomon having an everlasting kingdom. Solomon was promised an everlasting. He was promised. I don't know if it was told to King David. It was told to King David, right, that his son will have a kingdom that will last forever, or something to that effect.
Yeah, let me see. Second Samuel.
So we know that didn't happen yet, right? When he was Solomon, it was only 40 years, So that's what's coming. Solomon's kingdom, his everlasting kingdom, man. So if Solomon never got his promise, why the fuck would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would Esau be able to do something like that, bro? Like, what you think the Lord is, bro? The Lord, look, bro. Listen, the Lord make good on His promise always, bro. You found that?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 7 and I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom, and he shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
There you go. I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. That's what you see being built there.
Yep.
The house of David. Who continued that? The house of David. Who continued? Who's the foundation to the building? YAHAWASHI.
Kind.
Because he's the mercy seat. Right through YAHAWASHI we have mercy. Solomon was an example who is YAHAWASHI in the spirit. If you could receive it. King David had too much blood on his hands. So YAHAWASHI being King Solomon, you know, he forwarded other things that King David couldn't. Because he had too much blood on his hands. But that was to fulfill prophecy. That was so that YAHAWASHI could be the mercy for the whole nation of Israel. Because we as a nation had too much blood on our hands. So YAHAWASHI had to be,
that's a beautiful point.
You know what I'm saying? He had to be that mercy seat. It was all representation for the body, for the church, right? And the elect make up the church of God, make up the church of YAHAWASHI. And that's what's being established here. That's what kingdom is coming. The church of YAHAWASHI, right? The house of David. Bro, the house of David has yet to be established fully on the earth, man. And he said the earth was given to us for our, inheritance and things, man, for our sake, you know. He made the earth for our sake. And we have yet to, bro, we don't even know how deep the ocean is. We don't know what land, we still haven't, some of us haven't even been out of Cleveland, Ohio, America. We haven't seen the earth. And here it is, we're going to just die off and never, no, bro, it was promised to us, bro. You know, it was promised to us, bro. Go ahead,
I got that spirit I was holding, that tabernacle of David, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof.
Tabernacle is a house. So I will raise up the house of David that has failed. We failed because we split as a kingdom. Northern kingdom went there, southern kingdom went here. We split. He said, kingdom divided shall not stand. So we failed. So who is YAHAWASHI? He binded up the breaches. He was that binding strip that you wrap around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you do when you graft. When you grab a branch, you know, you grab something, you put a binding strip around it.
That's too deep, huh?
I know. I like it. But no, that, you know, they got a phone that phone with this, but yeah, man, you bind it up, man. That's what you do with grafting in. And then it got to be of the same tree, and that's what bind it up together. And it was crazy about grafting, bro. Lord, what I could do a lesson on it again. When you grab a tree branch in, you ever see a branch that be having like the little knuckle on it? Like it ain't just straight a branch. It might have like a hiccup in it or something. Like sometimes a lot of it's real noticeable. A lot of that's because it was grafted back on. Like when you do research on a grafted branch or a grafted leaf or something, a grafted stem or some shit. It got a marking on it. Like once it grafted in, it still you can see where it was attached to, but it looked like it's one piece. But you look closer, you can see where it's attached to. You see what I'm saying? And like that's like us, man. Like you gonna. Damn, I forgot the point I was making with that, but you know, but yeah, man. YAHAWASHI is our binding strip, man. He healed us, man. He pulled us back into the branch, which is himself. You got it. Right? He's divine with the branches.
Amos 9 and 11, it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Man, this is the prophecy. This was the Lord has said. This ain't happened yet, man. That's what's happening now.
That's happening right now.
The house of David is being established right now, being built up right now, man.
In the last days,
the last days, and that's what's getting ready to fall from the heavens to the earth,
brother.
Go ahead.
If y'all see my legs are turning right now. You know what I'm saying? Just real quick, Revelation 21.
Oh yeah, I had that too.
Bring
it out.
You want to save this for last, or
let me get this for you.
You got it.
This 1 Corinthians 6 and I started at 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? By default, Esau's cut out.
Yeah.
So how could your kingdom come? How could anything you push be the future of the world or society or life in itself? Bro, when the Lord created man to inherit life, to observe life, to live in life, to have life, which is the ways of YAHAWASHI, and here it is, We have never experienced that. But here it is. Esau's telling you that he has a new way, a new system, a new kingdom. He's telling you that, hey, look, this is the right way. Come on, man. It says the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. The kingdom of the Most High is still coming to the earth.
And if I can say too, because ultimately, what does it say in what's that, Revelation 11, where also our Lord was crucified?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? The message of YAHWASHI wasn't actually getting out because Esau suppressed that. You know what I'm saying? They X'd out our Messiah to the Israelites, man. Okay, so now and then what do? They fed you a damn heathen with that look like a dog, man. You know, the JC with the long straight hair and the Chris Sun in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's what he fed you, man. All right, so, but ultimately with the tabernacle of David being risen in the last days, it's going to overthrow what Esau can do, man. Because why? Ultimately, righteousness is made to overthrow wickedness. So this is what's happening right now. Righteousness is overthrowing wickedness. That's why you're seeing Esau, Edom failing miserably, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everything that believes in the system, man. You fucking Christians. Everything that has a hand in like the basket of Esau,
Mm-hmm.
you're failing miserably, man. And the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai is overthrowing all you, man.
Yeah, because in the scripture in Wisdom of Solomon 2, it said the Most High created man to be immortal.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose for us to be gods.
Mm-hmm.
What happened when the Lord put Adam in the garden, bro? He was supposed to. He said he put him there to dress it.
Yeah, keep it. Yeah.
Meaning to keep it,
Mm-hmm.
to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Right? Adam was the first judge on the earth. Okay? Adam was the first judge on the earth. And that priesthood it still stands today. That priesthood is still living. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
And that priesthood, we're establishing the order on earth right now. Okay, so that when it comes, you're not acting as if it's some new thing, or if we're telling you that the kingdom of heaven is actually getting ready to be established on earth. Not Esau, Edom's heaven or his kingdom. We're in his heaven. We're in his kingdom. You see? That's why Trump said what he said on the plane. He said, he said he don't think he will make it to heaven. He said this is his heaven. He said the plane, him riding on that plane or something to that effect is the closest thing he has to heaven. He said this is his heaven. That's what he said out of his own mouth. The devil said this is his heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So what the fuck? Like what else could he do? Like, what else you gonna be bring outside of this, bro? You had the earth is beautiful. America was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was called. It was the land of gold. It was called like the land of Ophir.
Mm-hmm.
This land was very fruitful. Solomon sent his men over here to get different exotic things, man. Gold and different things, man. This nigga destroyed this place, man. It stinks. And you think this nigga about to create a whole new world. If the Lord allowed this nigga to go to Mars, bro, you know
Mars,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wouldn't even start.
Yeah.
Civilization wouldn't even start on Mars because this nigga, it would just be him. You know what I'm saying?
And so say the Lord's going to destroy he that destroyeth the earth, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, when you have a man that's willing to destroy the earth, why would you believe in this man? Because you need to inhabit the earth, man. The scripture says that the earth is going to abide forever, but Esau is trying to damn this because he doesn't have an inheritance in the earth, man.
Yep.
So he's trying to destroy the earth from you Israelites, man. Yep. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Similar Indians, man.
Yep.
All right, and when you join in hand with your oppressor, man, you're gonna receive the same judgment like Elder Apostle Hart said, man. You're gonna receive the same judgment that Esau get, man.
Yep.
That's gonna be a
judgment. It said, "Don't hand you in the hand; the wicked shall not go unpunished."
Yep.
It don't matter what pacts you make with this devil; he still got a judgment. So do you. Isaiah 65. And finish this out. And
Yep.
Close out with that. Know ye not that the unrighteous is. This is 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor adulterers, nor adulteresses, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Because inherit goes into land.
Mm-hmm.
It's land, terrain, right? Land. Okay, this man has destroyed the land, right? It is that quote by the chief we have to bring out. He talked about how this man, he said Esau he said the white man's the only nigga that's dumb enough to destroy a system like that. What system was he talking about? Where you have sex all day, the women do everything you need them to do in one. You know what I'm saying? You have free everything, you hunt, you have all the food you can get, all the land you can get, you know what I'm saying? All the sex you can get. You know what I'm saying? You're not sick. You got all the herbs you can get. I mean, everything is perfect down there, and only the white man would be dumb enough to destroy a system like that. To think that he can actually fix a system that's not even broken.
Got it. Well, that's why it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 5 that he that loveth silver shall be satisfied with silver. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, you know, it's just a money grab. You know what I'm saying? And the top 1% want to stay at that, and they're willing to see even their own people fall to the mire, man. You know?
They say he's greedy. He's never satisfied. He can never have enough, man. You know. It says, and such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of YAHAWASHI, the Lord YAHAWASHI, and by the Spirit of our power, YAHAWASHI. So this is how the kingdom is coming. This is why the kingdom is coming, because they been clean. They've been cleaned up, they've been clean and washed enough to be able to inherit the kingdom, to be able to bring it in, right? Bro, like, you got the people that's heralding in the king, but they also are present when the king comes. They ain't just go to the man and present. No, they also are there when the king arrives, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a nigga go have a messenger, go send him, and he nigga never return. No, he returns and he actually comes in with the king. He was a part of that body of the king being the king entering in. He was a part of that entourage, if you will.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So the prophets are a part of the entourage of the Lord. They're heralding in the king. They're telling the people the king is getting ready to arrive. Get y'all shit right with the wool. He about to come in, make sure everything cleaned up, have everything that he likes this, he likes that, have everything set up for him. He want to see this, he want to see that. And then we either go back to him and we come back, or you know what I'm saying, or we here. That's the ones that die in Hamashiach Yahawashi and be risen up again, or that's the ones that's still here when he return and get beamed up before that seventh trumpet, man. Okay, so the kingdom coming is the kingdom of heaven, man, and that's a righteous kingdom where none of these things I just read can actually inherit that, and that's Esau, Edom. That's his whole nation and everybody that think like him, man. All right, so his kingdom that he's promoting is not a kingdom that's actually coming. All right, his kingdom actually is already present. You see, it's not a kingdom that's coming. His kingdom is already present. So how could his kingdom come? The kingdom of heaven is coming. The kingdom of heaven ain't present on earth right now. Righteousness don't dwell here. You know, the light don't shine here. The only light that's here is the prophets. When the prophets is removed off the YouTube and all these platforms, it's gonna be fucking dark out here, man. People gonna be looking for us. That's what it says in 2 Esdras 5.
Yep.
That's how you know we represent the kingdom of heaven, man. He said the kingdom of heaven is within you.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
God. This is Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first
a new heaven, a new earth, meaning a new kingdom, a new system, not a literal earth or new. No, Yahweh ain't gonna leave the heavens, his throne, and just make a new heaven. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's talking about heaven is a state of rulership, right? A state of rulership. So it's gonna be a new rulership on the earth. That's why he said, read it again.
Revelation 21 and verse 1, it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea.
Right, the niggas that inherited, the niggas that upheld that, the people, the sea represents the people, the niggas that upheld that way of darkness. Them niggas getting moved out the way, bro. Righteousness and darkness can't dwell there. You ever seen the sun and the light? Nowadays, you might see the moon and the sun kind of in the same sky, but you don't see the sun dominating the sky and the moon dominating the sky. You know what I'm saying? One gonna come down and one gonna go up. The moon come up, the sun go down. The sun come up, the moon go down. It's balanced, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna have darkness with Esau be reigning while Yahawashi is reigning on the earth, bro.
Now I believe it talks about that in Sirach 44 about the sun and the moon are set for ordinances.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you know, and even when you go into the creation, you know that it tells you that the sun was to rule the day. And the moon was to rule the night. You can't, and it's not because one, it's a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? Continuing on, verse 2, Revelation 21 and verse 2, it says, and I, John, saw the holy city, and see the Apostle John was getting revelations from Yahawashi, man, to comfort us in these last days. All right.
Because all the prophets or the righteous man once asked the question of when would the kingdom of heaven come? When even if we was in 2nd Ezra 6, same thing. How long should this endure? In Acts 1.
Acts 1, I was
you know,
about to say,
are you here to restore the kingdom of Israel? Because we know that that's the only way this can go. Is if the kingdom of heaven is here on earth. Nothing else matters. The kingdom has to come here. If it does not come here, there's nothing left. Everything has to go. But we know that's not the case. So it said the new city was coming down out of heaven. It ain't gonna be a big ass city dropping out of the sky. It's the people.
It's the elect. Yep.
It's the elect. It's the church. That's what the Lord set us up to do, was to establish the church here on earth. That's the tabernacle. That's the house of God. That's the house of David. That's the house of YAHAWASHI. The house of power, man. That's what's being established on earth right now. Right in front of everybody fucking eyes, and they mock us. They mock this because look, they see us in garments. They see us in I should say sackcloth. They see us in sackcloth and shit. Holes in our socks, driving a busted ass car, working at the same job. They don't see us as kings and priests. So they mock the they mock the royal message. Because they don't see us in our royal attire. So they mock us. You see? That's why I love coming to America. You know what I'm saying? Even though all this bugged out shit, but I love coming to America because with Eddie Murphy, because he had the regular attire on, but he was royalty, and only the ones that can relate, only the ones that knew reverenced his royalty status. Like nigga, remember when he went to the ball game and shit? They was like, oh my god, you know the nigga saw him and shit, like trying to bow to him and shit. Even though he was in regular clothes, he still recognized them. You see what I'm saying? That's like the elect. The elect can still recognize the true prophets, even though we fucking fucked up out here, man.
You want if I can just put a precept quick? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. You see, because ultimately we welcome ridicule. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because Yahawashi was ridiculed. You know what I'm saying? So this is part of counting the cost. Don't start nothing without knowing what the cost is to finish the project, man. All right, so we welcome these things because why? Because when you read up in 1 Corinthians, it tell you that we're fools for Yahawashi's sake, man. So ultimately we're gonna be despised, we're gonna be mocked, we're gonna be ridiculed, we're gonna be chastised, but it's all for what? The city to come, man. The place to come, not to be to trimming our ways to seek love, like it says in Jeremiah the 2nd chapter, man.
Yeah, man. This was just a pit. This was just an alley that we passed through to get home. You know what I'm saying? We traveling home from our destination. We just go through the alley. But the alley just having to have cats and rats and fucking bums and niggas trying to all type of crazy shit in this long ass dark ass alley. We like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Damn, we like, god damn. Yeah, but this the only way home. This the only way I could get to my house because my house is on the other side. All we're doing right now is traveling through this dark ass alley, man. Trying to get home. So
what do? We gird up our loins.
Yeah, but you get ready.
Yep.
Because you know what's inside that alley.
Yep.
You know what's inside that alley. So you guard up your loins, you get preparing, you walk through that mug, and you boom, 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 man. You know.
Because why? Because ultimately our forefathers went through that same alley. You know what I'm saying? And they wrote down, hey, watch this, yeah, man. It's you know what I'm saying? And they go try to rob you. You know what I'm saying? So now we take heed to what our forefathers say, you know, man.
Nigga try to tell you it's a shortcut this way. Oh, you going that way? Look, if you go down this way, it actually take you around faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga says you jump the fence, you could go. No, nigga, I'm staying the path, bro. I need to go this way. This is the only way I know. Like you said, the forefathers. You know, nigga, growing up in the world carnally, nigga. Your house right there. You say literally, your house is on the other side of the alley. Your grandfather, your father. They all talk about how they took that alley. They had the stories like, yeah, I remember when I took that alley. I used to always walk that alley. I had my first kiss in that alley. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. And your forefathers explained the different things through experience that they experienced in that alley. And that's what our forefathers did. You know, they explained the different things that they experienced with these alleys that we had to go through, man. this alley and we had to go through. You got it, Art.
And what it takes to get to the end of that alley.
Right,
You know what
the
I'm
light
saying?
at the end of the tunnel.
There it is. We did a lesson on that.
Years ago.
Kind.
That was like in 2018.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
2019.
something like that.
2019,
Yeah, kind. Revelation 21 and verse 2, it says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband." You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Because now we're able to be looked at by Yahawashi, man. We're not, we ain't no, woman with hair matted,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Stains
Keisha
on the,
hat
pants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big ass long nails and shit. You know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah.
We're properly adorned for the coming of Yahawashi, man. And what is that? That process starts right now by what? By sidestepping Esau's beauty pageants, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the fake ass makeup and shit put up by Esau and shit. Now you look like a fucking clown. And then when Yahawashi come, you like, man, what the? I didn't give you none of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't the chick I know.
Yeah, it's like
This a chick I met.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. When I met you, you was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just knew once you got dressed up and dolled up, you was even gonna be more extravagant.
Yeah.
I come back, you looking like worse than I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You done let yourself go. You done ate too many Twinkies and the ho-hos.
I told you I was gonna be back. That's what the Lord said. He told us we was gonna be back. We can't just wait for a little bit. That's what we took. Come on, man.
Because how many parables did Yahawashi say that the Son of Man took a journey? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and then you know what I'm saying? And when he came back, it was just riotous. And that's the state that the Israelites are going to be in when Yahawashi returns, man. Just like in the days of Noah, man.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna be so far up Esau's ass, taking the chip and clubbing and having and living life, receiving their consolation on this side, that the Lord's gonna they got to be taken out, man. You know,
got to. You keep going on that.
Kind of slacking.
Close up.
Revelation 21 and verse 3.
26.
Yeah, kind. Revelation 21 and verse 3, and it reads, it says, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahawah is with men."
So there you go again. The house of the Lord is with his men. Because why? They're the government to the kingdom of heaven. You got to understand this. The kingdom of heaven consists of the prophets, the angels, you know what I'm saying? Yahawashi, King David, like Yahawah. Like, these are things that make up the kingdom of heaven, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the things you read about in this Bible pertaining to the holy men, they make up the pillars to the building.
Yeah.
It literally it says wisdom has they talk about Proverbs, wisdom building her house.
Yeah.
And he has hewn out her 7 pillars. Okay. Complete number of men that make up that uphold that is attached to the foundation. Because when you go into that word pillar, it says it's attached to the foundation and it distributes the weight of the whole house to the foundation. So Yahawashi being the foundation, the pillars attached to that foundation, the rest of the house is on top of that pillars, you know, which would be the rest of the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the pillars keep the weight from coming down on the whole thing. That's why when you see ancient buildings, you only see left is the pillars and the foundation. After all the storms and all the shit got crushed, everything else goes, but the pillar and the foundation stay standing, man. Stay attached, I should say. So the tabernacle of the Most High is with his men, because they're the closest thing to his mind, not the woman. The woman, when it said through her we all die, you know. So his men are the closest thing to his mind. You got it, bro.
Continuing on, Revelation 21 and verse 3 says, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahawah is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power." Right.
So it's prophesied that the kingdom that's coming is going to have Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi in it. So how the hell is Esau going to have room to even do whatever, to fart? He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not. Only time Esau gonna be able to fart is on the Sabbath.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? He gonna have some type of rest.
Yeah.
Then nigga gonna be so distressed, he ain't even gonna have to be able to fart. You know how your body gets so stressed, it can't function right. He can't release toxins and different shit out of his body. He ain't gonna be able to function right because we gonna be on his ass, bro. See what I'm saying? What you about to say?
No, and that's the position. because when everything's going to be rightly put back in order,
Right.
Esau's going to be at the bottom,
Right.
of society, man. Okay, like Job said in Job 30.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That the children of fools, yet children of base men.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't pull it out, but we had them on deck. The spirit kind of went somewhere else, but his enterprise that he cannot pass. You know, we about to fill his belly. The Lord ran upon him while he's eating. All these different precepts that we know about, showing you that this man is not going to fulfill his new world dominance. He promoted all day. Life is about his new world. He got it on the dollar bill. The dollar bill runs life right now. That's everybody God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dollar bill.
Yeah.
You know, so go ahead.
Verse 4, Revelation 21 and verse 4, it says, "And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away."
Right. In Esau's kingdom, if he merged man with machine, these things will still be there.
Mm-hmm.
It would still be death. It would still be cries. It would still be sorrow and pain, agony, suicide. You know what I'm saying? Unaliveness at the max. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be the worst confusion on the planet Earth if this man was able to get this off.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And only he would have a conscience enough to know what's going on. It's like the Book of Eli. You see the Book of Eli, Denzel Washington?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the nigga that had the book? He was getting everybody to get the books and shit. He came from the old world. So he was the only nigga that had the conscience enough to know how this could manipulate the people, how this could do. That's what Esau gonna be. He gonna be the nigga that only know how these certain things can manipulate people in the new world. Cause the YNs will be the new generations.
God.
They would be the adults in the new world.
Mm-hmm.
And them niggas is far gone. Them niggas ain't, like my wife was talking about the other day. She was talking on the phone with her job, helping some young person out on the phone. She like, these niggas is crazy. You don't understand them. They just I guess. Like just like Shaggy or some shit.
Yeah.
Like through, you know what I'm saying? So them the niggas that will lead the nation of Israel in the future if this place continue, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
It says, "Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are faithful and true and faithful."
Yeah, he said, make all things new. Kainos.
Yep, there it is. Refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for a refreshing. And the refreshing has to, the scripture says, that the Lord has to remove, what's that, second Esdras? If the Lord doesn't remove the evil, how can the good come?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ultimately the evil has to be eradicated, man. That the physician is going to cut off a long disease. So the disease has to be removed, man. Because if you don't remove the disease, what's going to do? It's going to continue to grow and grow, man. All right, just like it says in Psalms the 37th chapter that I've seen the wicked spread themselves as a green bay tree, man. All right, so what is Esau doing? He's trying to spread himself and push his philosophies over the whole world, but the Lord is going to put an end to his enterprise, man.
I got one more.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It says, this is Luke 12, because remember this is talking about Yahawashi, when Yahawashi, this red letter, but this is when Yahawashi was telling them not to think with the eating all these different things. So I'm gonna just jump straight to the point. It says, 31, but rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things should be added unto you. Fear not. See, kingdom of the Most High comes with abundance, prosperity. This nigga kingdom come with death, unaliveness, and decay, and subtraction.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, prosperity, diversity, life, and death come from YAHWASHI.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Beautiful.
You see? That's the Father's will, his purpose to give us the kingdom. So that would mean that by default, the kingdom is coming.
Mm-hmm.
By default, Esau's society and the things he's pushing is not going to. So if the Lord is saying his kingdom is coming, so why is Esau saying what he's saying? Like, why is this devil saying his kingdom is coming? Nigga, we in your kingdom.
God.
Your kingdom not coming. Like I said, your kingdom is already here.
Yeah.
So how could it come?
It's like the parable of the rich man Lazarus, you know?
Yeah, bro. And like the devil said, he's celebrating the 250 years semi-quincentennial for a whole year long. Trump trying to celebrate America being in power for 250 years for 1 year long. And he trying to make it a holiday and have parties and parades and shit and celebrate this fucking place being here for 250 years for 1 whole year. He trying to do that. Look it up. It's called semi-quincentennial, 250 years when you break it down, right? So, hey, man, you got anything else, bro?
No, that's it. That's it.
I know it kind of went kind of long, but it was the spirit, bro.
God.
Hey, the kingdom that's coming is not Esau's because his kingdom is already here, right? So why is this man promoting a new way? Like, bro, you already got your shit.
This is your way.
This is your way. So nothing else you promote it's going to just be the same thing.
God.
You know, it's going to be more darkness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said his sin is reaching to heaven, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get no more dark than darkness itself. Job 10 and 21 and 22. This is it, the land of darkness, bro. How the fuck you gonna get darker? It's already dark.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even see our hand in this motherfucking, bro. I mean, the prophets can. They got the light.
Yeah, you got that little. All we need is that little bit of light,
little
bro.
Light, that crease of light. You know. So the kingdom of the coming is YAHAWASHI kingdom, man. And you know, and obviously you could go into more scriptures on that too, man. But the spirit had it play out how it play out. But you know, the Lord promised us that the kingdom was coming. He promised us these things, right? Like we just read, fear not, little flock. It's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom of heaven, man. Why? Because abundance comes from that. We know this cry, sorrow, pain is gonna be eliminated. We hurting, back hurting, ear hurting, spirit hurting. You know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, this is edifying, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let Esau for you newcomers, bro. New brothers and sisters, bro, because you got a lot of new brothers and sisters coming in the faith, bro. Yo, when you hear what we saying, believe what we saying. Because it's the truth. We ain't sugarcoating none, we ain't getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying? We sacrificing our time and energy to make it said we labor for them that seek learning. You're seeking learning. So believe what we saying because the Lord sent you to these videos for a reason.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because why? Your conscience was crying out. Your spirit was crying out. And you realize that this wasn't the way. Esau's way ain't the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Lord willing is edifying, man. We like to give honor, glory, and praise and worship to our power.
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
Double honor to our apostle, Elder Bishop Great Millstone as well. Peace out, taste of the fillet, man. Hey, till next time,
Shalom.
Water for staying with us.
Kind.